aṣóńṣó abẹ́ aṣóńṣó abẹ́ ọ̀dàrà olórí agbẹ́rùlé o.
aṣóńṣó abẹ́
ọ̀dàrà olórí agbẹ́rùlé o.
aṣóńṣó abẹ́
láàlú olórí agbẹ́rùlé o.
aṣóńṣó abẹ́
bàbá mi olórí agbẹ́rùlé o.
aṣóńṣó abẹ́
láàlú tàrẹ wá o.
tàrẹ ṣàṣà tàrẹ wá bá mi.
láàlú tàrẹ wá o.
tàrẹ ṣàṣà tàrẹ wá bá mi.
láàlú tàrẹ wá o.
tàrẹ ṣàṣà tàrẹ wá bá mi.
ọkọ̀ lú tàrẹ wá o.
tàrẹ ṣàṣà tàrẹ wá bá mi.
ta ló dàpọ̀ nílùú.
èso ọ̀dàrà ló dàpọ̀ nílùú rẹ̀mẹ̀tẹ̀.
ta ló dàpọ̀ nílùú.
èso ọ̀dàrà ló dàpọ̀ nílùú rẹ̀mẹ̀tẹ̀.
tá ń dàpọ̀ nílùú.
èso ọ̀dàrà ló dàpọ̀ nílùú rẹ̀mẹ̀tẹ̀.
ẹni ṣẹbọ lóore.
èṣù
bí ẹni ṣèṣù lóore.
èṣù
bí ẹni ṣẹbọ lóore.
èṣù gbé
ẹni ṣèṣù lóore.
èṣù gbé
yóò gbé o èṣù ni ó gbé yá mi.
yóò gbé o èṣù ní ògbéyà mi.
yóò gbé o èṣù ni ó gbé yá mi.
yóò gbé o èṣù ní ògbéyà mi.
yóò pa o èṣù ni ó pọ̀tá mi.
yóò pa o èṣù ní òpọ̀tà mi.
yóò pa o èṣù ni ó pọ̀tá mi.
yóò pa o èṣù ní òpọ̀tà mi yányán.
alangajiga alangajiga èṣù ó gbé wa o elékejì àdó.
alangajiga
èṣù ó gbé wa o elékejì àdó.
alangajiga
a ò rí gún a ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹbọ.
alangajiga
a ò rákàlà a ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣòro.
alangajiga
èṣù ó gbé wa o elékejì àdó.
alangajiga.
Àbọ̀rú àbọ̀yè àbọ̀ṣiṣẹ́ àbọ̀tọ́ mo ní Ifá Kọ́ládé Ẹ̀káàárọ̀ Ẹ̀káàbọ̀. We thank you and we welcome you for joining us for our Ifá Temple service. This is our Ile Juba, where we share messages of Ifá to encourage in sermon form. So before I begin, let us begin with prayer. Asheo, Asheo. Mojuba Ọlọ́run, Mojuba Lẹ́dá, Mojuba Ọlọ́run Màrè, Mojuba Bọ̀bọ̀rún Mẹ́lẹ́, Mojuba Bọ̀bọ̀ Ìmàlẹ́, Mojuba Bọ̀bọ̀ Ẹ̀gún Tẹ̀mbélé, Ṣé Ọlọ́run Màrè. Mojuba Mẹ́sìmẹ́sì Mọ́tẹ́tẹ́ Olùsọ Dẹ́yìn Mẹ́rẹ̀, Mojuba Dọ̀tán, Mojuba Bẹ́ẹ̀tì Nàìjíríà, Mojuba Fẹ́dẹ́mìs, Mojuba Kẹ́fẹ́dẹ́mìs, Wákìntì, Mojuba Dálẹ̀, Mojuba Záì, Mojuba Nàgọ̀, Mojuba Kẹ́fẹ́, Mojuba Kẹ́fẹ́ Wákìntì, Mojuba Jẹ́ni Dán, Mojuba Kẹ́rì Bálẹ̀, Mojuba Sìrẹ́lẹ̀, Mojuba Jìndọ́wẹ̀s, Mojuba Benino Tinu, Mọ̀ndọ́nà, Nọ̀blákà, Sinners. Tomasa Kajana, Tomasa Bimil. We pay homage to all of our elders. Mojuba, Baba Robert Edmonds, my father. Mojuba, Iya Catherine Edmonds, my mother. Mojuba, Cholagbade Popola, Baba Ifa, Mojuba, Irawo Ifa, Baba Ifa, Mojuba, Baba Ifa, Jose, Bola, Mojuba, to all of my elders who have led me on this path of Ifa. Ifa Ojide, we ask that you would ward off all death, ward off all sickness, ward off cases and controversies, ward off fights, litigation, losses, and our advice from us at this time. Ifa Ojide, Ifa, we call on the Odu. Irete Alaje, Irete Alaje, Ifa. Ola Tutu, cool dignity is the name of Ifa. Ola, sweet dignity is the name of Odu. Ola, soft dignity is the name of Oshun. When the three of you designed my identity in heaven, you did not design it for imprecation chanters to have the power to kill me. You did not design it for spellcasters to be able to kill me. You did not design it for cutlass wielders to kill me, or for gun trotters to kill me or us, or for wizards to kill us, or for witches to kill us. Those who do not know, when the three of you designed my identity in Orun, you did not let them have any power over me. Do not let them have any power over me. Do not let them be able to kill me or any of us. The three of you are one's Lord. Death does not consume pepper. Any unnatural death caused by man, do not let it kill me. Afflictions do not eat onions. Do not let me be afflicted throughout my lifetime. Pestilence does not consume Iere spice. Do not let me be afflicted with pestilence. Do not let me have stroke. Do not let me be a cripple. Do not let guntrotters, cutlass, wielders, do not let spellcasters have any power against me. For we do not use cutlass to cut into creeping plant melon seed. Ifa, please let me be given all good things of life and respect at all times. The snail is used for peace, softness, and harmony. All evils and all evil human beings that direct negativity against me, let it be neutralized in my body. For only coolness and peace do we find in Otutu. Ifa bees, it is guinea fowl which authorizes for me to have peace of mind. All evils of this world, please turn to peace and convenience for me. Irete Tutu has decreed that all evils, all negativity, all negative energy, all negative folks will bow down before me. Shall Ifa, we call on you. We ask that you will continue to ward off all death, ward off all sickness, ward off cases, controversies, ward off fights, litigation, and losses, and our advice from all of us at this time. We ask that you would move my ego out of the way so that we can hear words of Ifa, good words of Ifa. Ifa, please support us. Ward off all death, ward off all sickness, cases, controversy, ward off fights, litigation, losses, and outright fights, ward off witchcraft and negative energy. Oshe Aruela. Tiny are the feet of two brothers, stripes of a chameleon is not big enough to use his headgear. Had I been enough to use his headgear, I would have taken his home and thrown my head with it. Easy 5 decorations to Aruela. I'm going special mission to Javelin. We call locals being sent payment. Come south and make rich. Call Aruela with respect and the Javelin. Oshe Aruela is a good war. Oshe Tra. I kick in Bagisa. I kick in Bagisa. They actually shop against the Chica Stock for Room. He's TV by my share from Oli Demar. If an award tells you you should be wealthy, you should surely be wealthy. I kick in Bagisa. In the mouth of an award, I deep on that share. In the mouth of an award. No should have joy, you should have joy. I kick in Bagisa. In the mouth of an award, I deep on that share. In the mouth of an award. No should have victory, you should have victory. I kick in Bagisa. In the mouth of an award, I deep on that share. In the mouth of an award. Talk essay may be so. Surely shall it be. Àṣẹ òrìṣà lẹ́nu mi o, àṣẹ òrìṣà lẹ́nu mi. Bọ́bọ́n tí mo bá màmá wí o, ìrómọlẹ̀ ó bà. Ifá ó bà o, àṣẹ òrìṣà lẹ́nu mi. Àṣẹ o. Bí mo dúró, tí mo súre. Bí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀, tí mo súre. Bí mo kúnlẹ̀, tí mo súre. Bí mo jókòó, tí mo súre. Ire tí mo sú, orí ti bọ́. Everyone, please put your hands on your ori. Ori ẹni làrúrẹ ìyá ni à. Ori ẹni làrúrẹ ìyá ni. Mojúlọ mi ò fà wá mọ́rí. Ori ẹni làrúrẹ ìyá ni. Ṣó. Òbòrè chánsú. Ifá ò bá ẹ lọ́rùn. Àtìbàtà dú. Ifá ò bá ẹ lọ́rùn. Oshe Aru ìlà Ifá ti bọ́. O Lord Omari and the divinities, we ask that you will continue to ward off all death, ward off all sickness, ward off cases, controversy, ward off fights, ward off litigation, losses, outright fights, ward off witchcraft and negativity from us, and bring forth to us long life. Give us good, long life. Give us wealth. Give us good spouses. Give us good children. Give us peace of mind. Give us success. Give us joy. Ashe. Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishe, Aboto. Ashe. Good to see you all. Ekaro, Ekabo, Ekaro, and Ekabo. That means we good morning, and we welcome you. I want you all to do something for me right now. I want you to like and share. Like and share right now, because this is going to be a very, very valuable and powerful message for you all today. I want y'all in the chat. Let me know where you are from so we can give you a shout. So without further ado, let's talk about it. So first, let me say something that I know is going to offend you, but I'm cool with that. I want to offend you today. Some of you don't have spiritual problems. The issue is that you have a discipline problem. And so many times we think we are under attack, but in reality, we are indeed out of alignment. Because if prayer worked, let me say that again, if prayer worked, then everybody who prays would be successful. Let me repeat that. If prayer worked, everybody who prays would be successful. Let that sink in. Ifa gives us a more critical lesson, and that lesson is you can pray, you can offer ebo, you can believe, and you can still fail. So today we aren't talking about prayer. We're talking about why prayer alone is not working. So many of us have prayed, offered ebo, we've come to Ifa for offering, but the issue did not change. Ifa is not confused about that. Some of you are waiting for Olodumare to move in your life. Some of you are waiting for Olodumare to give you a sign, but in reality, Olodumare is waiting for you to move yourself, because the instruction has already been given. The warning has already been spoken. The way has already been made and shown. So when we offer ebo and nothing happens, when you prayed and nothing happens, the question we ask is, did Ifa answer? The question is, did you follow the instructions? Did you obey? In Ifa, it is not the one who prays the most that achieves their destiny. It is not the one who prays the most who achieves it. It is also not the one who offers ebo consistently who has victory. Victory is given to those who correct themselves. Providence is bestowed upon those who follow directions. Ifa is not ignoring you. You are ignoring Ifa. Some of you don't need another prayer. You don't need another ebo. You don't need another eleke. You don't need another orisha. You don't need another Ifa initiation or orisha initiation. You need to start obeying instructions, because Ifa has already spoken. You just didn't listen. Some of you have been praying for years and nothing has changed. Not because God is not listening, but because you are not changing. Some of us try and fail many times. So let me ask you something. What instruction did Ifa give you that you are still ignoring? Is it your anger? Is it your lack of discipline? Is it your mouth? Is it your habits? Is it your inconsistency? Did you say you were going to study more? Are you supposed to be more patient with people who frustrate you? Because some of you are asking for elevation, but your character cannot carry it. Orun, heaven, does not reward effort. Orun, heaven, responds to alignment. And alignment is your character. So when we look at this, we need to stop praying and ebo so much. It's good, but so much when nothing ain't nothing happening. You don't need to keep slaughtering chickens and goats. What you need is structure. You need guidance. You need somebody to show you what Ifa has already tried to tell you. Because if you don't fix your character, you will keep praying over the same problems every year and nothing will change. All right, so now I've offended everyone in the room. Let's talk Ifa. Ifa says in Ogbe Yaku, when a wooden house is weak, it will fail. When a building is old, it will collapse. A building that collapses from behind, such a building will be consumed by termites. These were Ifa's declarations to Iyalode Ipo when weeping in lamentation of her inability to bear a child. She was advised to offer Ebo. She complied. After the Ebo, she, however, forgot to heed the warnings of the Awo. Behold, the baby that died. After contact with Iyero Sun, such a baby should be called Agbieko. So in this Ifa, this is the story of a woman by the name of Iyalode. And Iyalode prayed because she wanted to have a child. She consulted Ifa. She offered Ebo after she went for Ifa consultation. Ifa warned her, when the child is born, do not use any Erosun. And she heard the message. Iyalode offered the Ebo. Iyalode prayed. She did the things that she needed to do. And when the baby was born, she did get pregnant and she gave birth to a baby. And then when the baby was born, she did everything right. She wanted the Ekosedaye ceremony. She wanted the ceremony to peep into the child's destiny. So she went for the Babalao to do this. And the Babalao got his Oponifa. And you know, when you do this entire ceremony, the child has to put their feet firmly on the Opon with the Ierosun, with the dirt, with the Ikim, all these things. And the Babalao took the baby and pressed the feet on the Ierosun. Iyalode had forgotten the message. And when the baby's feet touched the Ierosun, the baby let out a cough. After the Ekosedaya ceremony, she took the baby home. The cough continued. The cough became more pronounced. The cough became more developed. And the cough eventually led to the death of Iyalode's child. Now, Iyalode offered Ebo. She did all the things she was supposed to do on paper. She did what any conscientious parent would do. I'm going to have an Asentaye Kosedaye for my child. I'm going to pray for my child. I want my child to be here. She complied with the physical aspects of the Ebo. She probably got her hen, her rooster, her guinea fowl, her he-goat, her she-goat. She did all the Ebo, but forgot the warning. The baby died after contact with the substance of Ierosun. because the mother, Iyalode, ignored instruction. Because she ignored instruction, the baby died. That wasn't witchcraft, y'all. That wasn't wizards. Nobody worked a charm on her. The death happened not because Iyalode was not a good person or a well-intentioned mother. It happened because she ignored a warning. It was her failure to pay attention to all the advices that led to her child's death. Here's the first point, folks. You are not being attacked. You're just not following instructions. Put that in the chat. You are not being attacked. You ain't being attacked. You just failed to follow instructions. You are not being attacked. Many of us didn't follow the directives. We didn't listen to good advice. Olodumare answered your prayer, but you killed the blessing with disobedience. Ignoring instructions destroys blessings. Let's move to the next Odu. Let's look at Ogbeshe. Ifa says, when yam is well prepared, the pistol will be washed. When soup is well prepared, the bubbles continue to come. This was the Ifa cast for Tie, the wife of Ofafa, the tree Heinrichs. She was advised to offer Ebo to avoid untimely death. She heard the warning with her right ear and threw it out with her left ear. Refusal to heed Ifa's warning. Can't you see how it manifested like a dream? Ofafa lamented that he could no longer find his wife, Tie. Let us look at this story. Tie was the wife of Ofafa, the tree Heinrichs. That's a bird, and when it's a small bird, but it yells really, really, really loud. And she was well loved by her in-laws. She was well loved by her husband. She was well loved by the community. She was well loved. She was the epitome of an exceptional wife, the epitome of an exceptional mother and community member. She was a good person. She was good. One day she went for a Ifa consultation to see if she would continue to be a great wife, to see if she would continue to have the support of her family. And the Babalawo told her that was not the problem. You are going to continue to be great. You are going to continue to be loved and supported by your family. However, how they say, howsoever, you need to offer Ebo against sudden death. This Ebo required the clothes that Tie was wearing at that moment in time. She was told to offer Ebo with one he-goat and feed Eshu with a very large rooster. So she was in a rush. I want to get this Ebo done. Everything will be good. She went home, took her dresses off, put on another set of clothes. And she thought to herself, I don't have many resources for myself. She had been giving so much to her family that she didn't have very much for herself. So she needed help in offering this Ebo. She thought to herself, oh my goodness, if I ask my husband, I don't want to get him angry by asking for too much. So let me see. She went to her parents' home. And when she went to her parents' home, she realized it, or as she was about to leave, she realized that the clothes that she had on and she just put on were not as nice as the clothes that she had taken off that she needed to offer for Ebo. So she felt, you know what? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put those same clothes back on. And I'm going to go to my parents' house and I'm going to ask them for the funds for this Ebo. And as Ta was traveling to her parents' home, the hunter saw her. And he saw her and he realized that she was the wife of Ofafa, the tree highness. And he said to himself, these birds are very tasty. They're a delicious delicacy. So he aimed and he shot his arrow. And Ta was dead before she hit the ground. The death of Ofafa's wife Ta devastated the whole family and devastated the whole community. All because she failed to offer the ebo. So in this story, Ta heard the advice. She understood the advice. She procrastinated and ignored it. She delayed and moved casually, and she was killed before she could complete the ebo. Point number 2, y'all, is revelation without action leads to self-destruction. Say it again. Revelation without action leads to self-destruction. When the warning, the issue has been revealed to you and you fail to act, it is an act of passive suicide. Some of your prayers are not enough because you didn't take the messages of Ifa seriously. Ifa didn't ask you to pray. Ifa didn't ask you to hope for the best. Ifa did not ask you to have faith even. Ifa asked you to comply. Hearing is not the same as obeying. Some of you heard the instruction, but you did not respect it. Let us go to this final point and the Odu Ifa Ogbebara. Let me tell you the story. This is the story of Aragberi Origeni, and Aragberi Origeni was a very, very, very powerful herbalist. He was a soldier. He was a hunter. He knew the aspects of so many different charms and incantations. He had a charm called Agba, which is the medicine that will transport a person from one place to another place. He had another charm called Afiri, and this charm could make a person disappear whenever they are surrounded by enemies. He had another charm called Eda, which made it possible for him to conjure anything he needed or wanted out of thin air. Aragberi Origeni, he could even use his incantations to make it rain or make it stop raining. He had so many incantations, so many charms that the people feared and respected him. He had so much power and authority. He was also kind and generous. He was so kind that when people needed help in his community and he had the charm or the medicine to do it, he would help them and would not ask for money in return. One day, Aragberi Origeni went for Ifa consultation, and he went there to ask, on his next hunting trip, would he be successful in capturing any game? The Babalawo told him that he would be able to capture and kill so much game that it would not be a problem. The problem was that Aragberi Origeni needed to offer a ball against using his own two hands to create a problem or catastrophe for himself. He was told by the Babalao to keep all strong charms, all dangerous weapons out of reach of his family. This was the main advice. Plus, Aragberio Ijeni was told to offer Ebo. He did the Ebo. He did the Ebo, and he followed through with that Ebo. When he got home, Aragberio Ijeni did not see the connection between this Ebo and the need to remove all of his charms and strong weapons from his house. He was like, what? Where's the connection? I don't get why the Babalao would say that to me. Where's the connection? So he left the home as it was. His charms, his medicines, he left them all inside the house. And he told his 7 children before he went on his hunting expedition, he asked them to clear a place of land where there were weeds so that when he got back, he could plant. And soon as Aragberio Rijeni left, his children went into the process of creating mayhem. It was like Home Alone times 10. They did whatever they wanted to do. And then 2 days before Aragberio Rijeni's expected arrival at home, his oldest son said, we need to clean the house, and we need to clean the woods and pick up all those weeds. We need to do it now because Baba comes in a day or so. You know what? We can do it and work it quicker because he's got medicines that will give us enhancements. So that son decided this one medicine would be the one that will work. This medicine will be the one that will enhance us to such a degree that we will be able to accomplish all of our tasks in a quick amount of time. So that next morning, all of Aragberio Rijeni's children took the medicinal concoction. But what they took, they didn't know was actually a herbal pesticide that Aragberio Rijeni used to kill the bugs and the pestilence. Shortly after using this preparation, all 7 of Aragberio Rijeni's children were on the floor vomiting. They were vomiting blood and writhing in pain, and they died where they lay. When Aragberio Rijeni returned from his hunting trip, he had tons of animals, and he was excited to show his children what he had gotten. But when he looked in his house, he saw tragedy, catastrophe, bloodshed. All 7 of his children were dead. And that was the moment he remembered the advice of the Babalawo. Let's talk about it. Here is a very powerful man, Aragberio Rijeni. He had spiritual power. He was skilled. He was protected. He was knowledgeable. He knew things that others could only wish to know. His downfall was not his knowledge. He was warned, be careful with dangerous substances around the house. What did he do? He ignored the advice. His children mistakenly used poison instead of medicine, and they all died. Ifa says Aragberio Rijeni is the one who caused his own demise. The final point is this: you are praying for protection, you pray for elevation, but your habits are killing you. You lack listening. Your lack of listening and your lack of follow through is destroying you. You can't be a lazy Ifa devotee. You can't just offer ebo and not follow advice. You cannot just pray and do wrong at the same time and expect a good outcome. It's like offering ebo for health and longevity while doing crime in the streets. Your actions will eventually catch up with you. And no ebo, no prayer, no charm can prevent you from the consequences of your choices. You can be spiritual and still fail. You can be the baddest Babalao and still not succeed. You can be the baddest conjurer and still lose your family. None of us is exempt. Spiritual power cannot protect undisciplined behavior. Type that in the chat, folks. Spiritual power cannot protect undisciplined behavior. Spiritual power cannot protect bad character. Spiritual power cannot protect bad choices. Spiritual power cannot protect bad people. Prayer is not enough. You must be devoted. You must follow the advice. You must change your character because you will not be delivered by grace alone. This is not your year for more prayers. This is your year for correction, because the moment you align your character, you will not have to chase blessings. They will recognize you. Stop asking God for a miracle when you are ignoring instructions, because in Ifa, it is not the one who prays the most that wins. It is the one who obeys. It is the one who is diligent. It is the one who is devoted. It is the one who aligns. In closing, let's chant the Odu Erete Lota. Ifa says, our homes are far apart from each other. Our routes are not the same. Had it been that we were to take the same route, I would have followed you and I would have accompanied you to your home. These were Ifa's decorations for Biala when planning to become the student of Orunmila. He was advised to offer ebo. The movement of our Father is like that of an ant. The movement of our Father is like that of an ant. Those are, if you cannot, if it is only those who can follow an ant, those are the ones who can follow Edu. The movement of our Father is like that of an ant. What is Ifa saying? In this Ifa, Orunmila is characterized by an ant. And it is the one who follows Orunmila. That one is the one who must have the same characteristics of an ant. What are the qualities of an ant? Ants are incredibly strong. Ants endure carrying great weight and pressure. They can carry over 50 times their own body weight. They are tough. They are rugged. They can withstand over 5,000 times the pressure of their own body weight. They work as community, and their intelligence comes within the context of collective decision making. They can survive up to 24 hours without oxygen, holding their breath. Why is Ifa speaking of an ant? When we talk of ant, Ifa is telling us that the movement of Orunmila is like that because we must follow Ifa in the same way. We must be tough in our compliance with Ifa. Ifa does not respond to faith, folks. It is about acceptance of what has been said. Be tough in your compliance. Be rigid in your understanding that Ifa will pull you through. Be tough in knowing that your life is going to get better. Follow Ifa and let your collective consciousness be the information that Ifa has given. Ifa is your intelligence. Man, how did you know that this was going to happen? But you cast Ifa and you offer that bone, you follow the advice. Ifa is a form of intelligence that is beyond your understanding. You tap into that. You must be strong and know you have power to carry and withstand so much more than what you think you're capable of. That is what it takes to be a devotee. Because prayer and faith is not enough. Prayer can open doors, but discipline and follow through keeps them open. Obedience protects blessings, and character sustains destiny. Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishel. Thank you all so very much for joining us today. Let me go into the chat. Thank you, Aboshishel Boto, to James. Good to see you. North Carolina tapping in. All right, Aboshishel Boto, to you, Malachi. Tapping in from Detroit. Good to see you. All right. Ben Riggs, Aboshishel Boto, tapping in from North Carolina too. We got Kakalaki in the building. All right. Good to see you. Ashe, yes, you are not being attacked. You just need to follow instructions. Aboshishel Boto, good to see you. Iya, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Right, revelation without action leads to destruction. All right. All right. Good to see you there. Okay. Aboshishel Boto, tap it in from Inglewood. Maisha, good to see you. You up early. California time. Ashe, good to see you. Spiritual power cannot protect bad choices. All right. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I'm just going through all the chat right here. Good. Thank you. Shout out to everybody on the live on Instagram. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you for joining us. If you would like to donate to this process, because, good to see you. I see KB, Aboshishel Boto in Florida on TikTok. Good to see y'all. I see Lee Mariah, Aboshishel Boto. Thank you all for joining us. What I wanted to tell y'all, if you like what you hear, if you like the things that we're doing, please come and support us. We're in McDonough, Georgia. Tap in with us. Also, we have the Omoawo program where we teach Ifa to those who want to be proficient as priests. Please tap in. Please join us. Also, if you are interested in joining this temple, please go to our website. You can definitely join and be a part of what we're doing here at Edinka. Along with that, if you have any donations, if you love what you're hearing, if the things are beneficial to you. Okay, yeah. Oshun Morewa Oshun Bumi. Good to see you. So if these things are touching you, please support the movement. Please support the work that we're doing here. And join us. All right? Let us close. Olodumare, we thank you for life, health, strength, food, clothing, and shelter. We thank you for all the things you've provided for us. We ask at this time that you would inspire in us the desire to follow through. Help us to search ourselves this week. What are we not doing to comply that is becoming an obstruction of the manifestation of our hopes and dreams? Help us to go into that compliance and follow our taboo, to follow our destiny, to follow whatever we might not have done so that we can manifest the true blessings of the gifts that you provide. Thank you so much. Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishe, Aboto.